Good afternoon and welcome to Imperator Arms. I'm Christopher Torres, the owner and founder. I'd like to talk to you today about some of the product that my company sells and some of the product that's new on the market and some of the stuff we'll be getting in the future. I started my company a little over 8 years ago with a couple of friends. It was an idea that launched in my garage. We wanted to build AR-15s for beginners as well as, the everyday shooter to people that want to really test their limits. And one of the things that was frustrating to us was whenever you talk to somebody at a gun shop or at a gun show, it came off as, well, if you don't know, we're not going to tell you. And there was a lot we didn't know. We were firearms owners and enthusiasts, but as far as taking that next step into better systems, it was like walking into a dark room. So we spent a lot of time buying stuff, testing stuff, breaking stuff, and it was one of those conversations like, man, wouldn't it be great to get paid to do this? So we did. We bought a bunch of barrels, we bought a bunch of parts through a friend of a friend, through connections, and one thing kind of led to another, and we started selling at gun shows. The Crossroads of the West was very helpful in that journey. We didn't stop at just the AR platform, the 80% platform. We moved on to doing Glock builds as well, and that led to other ventures. As you can see on the table, we have these Glock compatible Ronis, and the new kit, which is the micro conversion kit, is the American cousin to the Israeli Roni. Of course, we still sell a variety of AR-15 uppers, and the bulk of our business now is actually the 80%ers for the Glock compatible systems. Rockslide USA is a company that I contract through, and I sell these here in Southern California, and they're very popular. They come with all the top end features. What we like to talk about is like the RMR cut and the porting, and it's at a very affordable price, so you don't have to break the bank to get some real expert pieces at the range and start to get and build your confidence as a shooter. And really that's what my company was started for, was to help people secure what I believe are very cost-effective but professional parts to help them with their hobby. I definitely feel like our customer service is what sets us apart. I spent many years in an industry perfecting my customer service, and I wanted to make sure once I had my company and my name, I wanted to offer that to my customer base so they felt comfortable with what they were purchasing, and the follow-up as to how they can maximize their experience with their purchases. And that's really what I believe sets us apart, is our customer service. Answering phone calls at 2 in the morning is not the norm, but I have done it because I feel that passionate about people that have sought me out to do business, and I want them to feel like they're not just buying a product, but they're also buying the experience from Imperator Arms. Some people ask me where I got the name Imperator Arms. So in ancient Rome, if you were given the title Imperator, is because you were a successful general on a campaign, and that title you were able to use in your name. Like, I'm the Imperator Scipio, I'm the Imperator Caesar, and you kept that title until you came back to Rome and they gave you a triumph, like your day in the sun, your parade, and you're supposed to relinquish that name. Well, throughout history, some generals would not relinquish that title, or if they had several successful engagements in battle, they would be the Imperator 3, 4, 5 times over. And it was one of those things that it was like winning a Super Bowl. So along with that title, armorers in ancient Rome would let people know that, hey, I've built swords for the Imperator so-and-so. I built armor for the Imperator so-and-so. So to be an Imperator armorer was a title in itself. And it's kind of how I see my business, because it started off, 90% of my customer base were Marines right here in Oceanside at Camp Pendleton. It started off with me putting together kits so guys could clone what they'd shot in the service, to building even above spec pieces for other guys that wanted to do higher format shooting. So that led to other 80% builds and other product, and it's been such a fun ride since. One of the things I get asked a lot is, are we afraid because we're in California, them changing laws and this and that? One of the things I say to that is, no, I'm not afraid, because I think once you learn these kind of skills, they stay with you for life. And I like to teach people how to build, how to maintain, and how to service, their firearms. And that'll always be at the core of what I'm trying to do. So we're definitely looking into other products as well. If you have suggestions, if you have questions, feel free to email us. I really want to strive toward getting people newer product, the latest, greatest stuff. And I will be offering a series of videos on my opinions on some of the stuff we've tested. Some range time, you'll get videos in the desert coming soon. I definitely want to thank all the people that have helped me along to this journey. My wife has been, very inspirational. She's pushed me into something that I only thought was a dream. The guys that helped me get started, Chris and Anthony, wonderful guys. They were outstanding Marines, and they were just definitely those people you meet in your life, and you bookmark that part of your life because it changed after that moment. I want to thank, definitely every customer that's bought from me at gun shows, Instagram, Facebook. Every one of you have been an inspiration to move on and build on that, and I definitely appreciate that. Down to the people that just called and asked questions. Hopefully I led you in the right direction. Hopefully I inspired you to take on a build, and I appreciate that too. So any questions, concerns, please email us, write us. Social media is really easy for us to get a hold of. So we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Like, share, click, all the fancy stuff you need to do down there. And I really look forward to making a bunch of videos for you and testing some product. Your suggestions are huge. If you have questions or suggestions of stuff you'd like to see tested, I would definitely email us, write us, let us know, and that will be in the future works. Thank you so much for watching the video, and happy shooting.